Hi everyone, I'm glad you're back. I just want to go back to yesterday's talk that we had. I've had a request to elaborate a little bit more what happened here from where I was at the Charismatic Church and the group. I just want to elaborate two things there and there. Basically, what happened is when I had that first healing experience where I prayed for the lady at the church, I just went out and I started praying for everyone. I did it at hospitals. We actually had a few groups that went to hospitals and we had the permission of the hospital and we were just praying. Whoever wanted prayer, we prayed for. And even at church as well, we prayed there and people actually came to me because they heard that I could pray for sick people and I had many requests from people to pray for them. So basically I was learning as I was praying. Yeah, in the hospitals, oh my goodness, we had so many miracles, so many things happened there, but also many failures. One of the things that happened here, and this spot was a period of about 3 years, 3 to 4 years. What happened here, one time there was a little boy that was very sick. And I believed, because of miracles that I saw, that this boy was going to be healed. And this was also something that really shook me. We went and prayed for him, but he was in isolation, and I'm not sure, I cannot remember what it was, some kind of cancer. And he actually died. And one of my dear friends and her husband went to the mortuary and they actually prayed for him there. They prayed over the body, but he obviously, that's why it shook me so much. He wasn't raised from the dead. And at this stage, although I was praying for 3 to 4 years, at this stage, some doubts started to come in. Although the miracles were happening, some doubts started coming in. Then I tried to learn more at church, where I went to teachings and training, and I was learning and learning everything that I could. And I actually started doubting more as I learned more. Especially here in church, in the church, in the services and the evening groups, I actually felt that they knew more than me. They heard God. They would say, God said to me this and God showed me that. They could prophesy. They could teach other people. And also in the group of 5 ladies, I felt that, will I ever get there? I knew too little. I could never catch up. I was feeling like, how many more books must I read? How many more teachings must I listen to? And then eventually, I had one question. I'll write it down. And I'm sure you felt it as well. Isn't it supposed to be easy? Why is it so difficult? Why isn't it easy? I suppose it's got a lot to do with what you as a person do, and I think I made it difficult for myself because myself, I try and understand everything. And if I can understand it, then I can do it, and then it must work. That was my approach. And eventually I realized that I was in my head and not in my heart or in my spirit. So from there, I realized reality kicked in, and it was not what I thought. I thought if I understood, I would be able to do, and I would mean more, and I would be more used by God, and God could use me more, if I'm making sense. And the reality was, after looking at many testimonies, YouTube videos, legends like John G. Lake, Catherine Kuhlman, all those people, I couldn't hear an audible voice. I didn't have dreams and visions. I was not falling in the spirit. I was not speaking in tongues. I didn't get direct commands for him. But, like a good friend of mine always says, but God. But reality was actually much more. Stay with me, because through these videos, what I found out, the much more, was you can actually hear God and be in communion with Him and have a relationship with Him every day, every hour, every minute, every second. If, there's a big if, and I'm going to help you with the if. The if is, you must truly want it. You must truly seek Him. You must ask. You must knock. You must beg. You must nag. And it's actually fun. I had to be shaken, and I had to see that God has a sense of humor, actually. And this journey is what I'm going to take you on. It's fun, it's exciting, it's definitely not boring. And that's actually what you were created for.